guys, we are here at Deeping Gate Bridge, the bridge in Deeping Gate. We have the bell across the road. Let's get a drink. And this is where we're going to start today. We're going to start here at the bridge in Deeping Gate, and we are going to walk back to the town bridge in Market Deeping. Always be careful crossing this bit, especially if you're crossing from this side, because you just literally come out the end of the house and there's the road. This bridge is indeed very old. I mean, it has a date on it of 1651, so that's really old. I don't think I've seen any historical photographs of this part of Deeping without that bridge in it, that exact bridge. This nice little walk past some cottages that look straight onto the river. Cottages and houses, sorry, that look straight onto the river. Now, the Deeping's Raft Race, when the Deeping's Raft Race happens, the famous Deeping's Raft Race, when that happens, that starts just before the town bridge there, the Deeping Gate Bridge there. And that is coming up again soon, I do believe. The charity Deeping's Raft Race, where loads of really mad people make things that assume they could make rafts that they assume will float, get in them and try and make it all the way down to the finish line where the fire station and the library is, across the road from there. I know they say they have to do pollarding to make for these willows for them to survive, but that just made it look horrible. That makes you sad seeing that. There are some lovely thatched houses along here, and that one's the tiniest one, smallest one. There's another one down here. Hiya. Having fun? There's another lovely thatched house, cottage. There's actually, you know, you have to respect thatched cottages because there's some artwork goes into that. Artwork and skill that goes into doing that. Always appreciate a good thatch. That's what I say. Look at that. Amazing. So what we're coming to now is known as High Locks. Now, you're going to say when we get here, this isn't a lock. No, it's not anymore. In modern days, this is a weir, which I think protects the Deepings from flooding and tidal stuff. But back in a long time ago, the River Welland from Boston docks all the way to Stamford was a navigable canal for canal boats, and obviously before those canal boats had engines, they were pulled by horses on a towpath, which is this. This is the canal towpath that we're walking. I don't know if you can see over there on the other side of the bank, but there is a heron, and he is absolutely deadly silent on that, and still on that bank, just watching for fish. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, this would have been a lock, a proper working lock back in the, as they say, back in the day. But now it's a weir. Let's just venture out onto the bridge for a second. It's quite nice. So that's the way we've just come from. There he is, look, just absolutely deadly still. So yeah, that's the way we've just come from, and that's the way we're going. We stay on this side of the river, keeps us a bit closer to the actual river itself. Obviously, I say this is the towpath, the original towpath for horse-drawn canal boats, but during, you know, modern times, modern pathways, housing, people claiming land to be private in places that this, which is now a public footpath, does wander away from the river in places, as we'll see as we get down here. Originally, the towpath would have stayed right next to the river. So this, well, seagulls are about. Lucky the seagulls are about. Look, lucky our seagulls are tiny compared to yours. Obviously, only people in my TikTok world would know, a group will understand what the hell I was talking about there. Yeah, look, lucky, tiny seagulls. So this section here, people have been lucky enough, on odd occasions, I know somebody that has, to see otters chilling out on this concrete wall. Runs down this side. Obviously, by the time you get anywhere near close enough, they're gone, and the first sign of pulling a phone out, they're gone. But otters have been seen chilling out on this wall. So peaceful to have nothing but a small path and then the river in front of your house. We do have a horse in the field, or two horses in the field, if you can see, not far away. Sometimes they're further down this end, and I've taken photos of them in the past when they've been closer. amazing. We come from this like really overgrown, overhanging tree section like this, where it's obviously, you know, not that cared for. And then you come out into this section in front of these cottages, which is just beautifully idyllic. Some literal perfect little world, little cottages with a river in front of you. So picturesque, this bit. There's a duck who's disappeared. He just ducked off. Gorgeous. Don't know why I turned around there. That dog always barks. I never normally jump. Come back out into the wilderness, people. Lady, if you're watching this, I just see a feather down there. Right. Keep your hands away from nettles. Now we're going to head over a tiny little bridge. With a stream that comes from that way somewhere and heads off to the river. Apparently that was Rights of Way Bridge number 19. So obviously at this point here you can look over and see some of Deeping Town Centre. You've got the Market Deeping Library, the police station over there. If I go a bit further down and turn round, you also have the fire station and of course the Boundary Fish and Chip Shop. Remember earlier I was saying about the Market Deeping Raft Race? Well, this is where it ends. It actually ends just here, but then they have to paddle all the way down to where the Iron Horse Ranch House restaurant is to be able to get the boats out of the water. That's of course, you know, if they have made it this far. Right, let's carry on.